All right, what's going on, everyone? Captain here, back with another Marvel Contest of Champions video. Quickly, just a little, life update. I'm still here. Channel's been kind of dead for a couple months now, and okay, you already wanted to be in a video. Yep, River wanted to let you guys know that she's still here too. Don't know if you heard her. No, do you hear her now? She's still around. We're still kicking. Just took a break for a while. I was working two jobs, still working two jobs, but at the time I was working two jobs. Just didn't have a lot of time to really play video games. Even in general, I wasn't playing any. And then, MCC just kind of took a back burner. My last video I made, or one of the last ones, was when I left Abdo's Alliance, and then I made one with talking about the new alliance that I'm in. I'm still in that same alliance. I've still been logging in and playing the game. Okay, bye, River. You didn't even let me do the fun cat cam video. I had it set up and everything for you. You blew the surprise that you were going to be in here, but I had the camera ready and I was going to show you. See? Look at that. Now you're just not even going to look at the camera. Well, she's still the same grumpy cat she always was. Anyways, before I was rudely interrupted by somebody. And those are the last videos I made. I still been logging into the game, still in that alliance, doing the bare minimum, logging in. Not every single day, but enough here and there, and open up some crystals, doing a little bit of content here and there. We'll go in game and show you where I'm at content wise and roster wise. But last year was quite the year. I know I'd made some videos talking briefly about it. I don't remember in depth how much I went into. I know I'd said that I got fired, which was true. I got fired from my job, and then had a relationship that ended, and then had a new roommate come in, and that I don't even know if I talked about that. That's a whole other video that probably won't ever go into, but let's just say the guy lived here for a month and I had to kick him out. It was bad. It was all sorts of crazy going on that month, right around when I started a new job at the time as well. So yeah, last year was just crazy, and there's just so much going on that I just took a step back from the channel, from gaming in general, and now I'm finally back to feeling like life is getting back on track. It's been that way for a couple months now, but yeah, now I'm finally feeling like, you know what, maybe it's time to revive this YouTube channel, bring it back out, open up the old MCOC and see if your boy still got it. Spoiler alert, I never had it, so we'll see what happens when we get in game. But let's go ahead. That being said, I don't want to ramble too much. Maybe another future video we can go more into it. Bottom line, I don't know how much I'm going to be back. I'm going to plan on making some videos here and there, maybe some live streams, just trying to get back into the community, because I've missed a lot. I've missed you guys. I've missed my friends that I've met along the way. So it feels good to get back into the game. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Okay, so we have here the brand new, I don't know if it's even a beta. I think it's just an official launch now of the PC version of MCOC. I remember seeing it a couple months back when that beta, I think, was announced, and I saw some people playing it, and I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. I wonder how that's going to work. Well, it's here. I registered when it came out, and I'm able to do it on my computer, so this is pretty sweet. You can see my mouse and everything, the settings, you have the whole display and graphics and all this kind of stuff. I don't know. Do I need to make a graphics guide for you guys? I know for Call of Duty, that's a big thing, and that is one game that I have gotten back into playing now as well, as Call of Duty. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It runs super smooth so far. I haven't tried any fights. This is the first time I've actually loaded it up. I downloaded it yesterday, I think, when it launched, or 2 days ago, whatever it was, and then just didn't touch it. I was like, you know what, I'll save it so I have a raw reaction, my first video back. So in today's video, we're gonna just kind of giving you guys a rundown on the account. We'll start out content wise where your boy's at. Like I said, I'm still in this same alliance, Battlegrounds Bullying Squad. This is the alliance that Metal Sonic Dude runs, Clobbering Time, a couple other YouTubers you guys might know, Grant Cajones, Xander, Seaton's in here. You might know that guy. I don't know. He's kind of a scrub. Just kidding, Seaton. Love you, man. Dooley Ray. He's actually my raid path partner. We're on the same path in whenever raids pop up, so it's always fun to chat with him. So yeah, all these other people, shout out to them. So that's where I'm at. It's a very bare minimum. it's not even, the only thing that's required is when raids pop up, and that's about it. And then some battlegrounds. So I've been doing a little bit here and there of battlegrounds still. Back to content. I did do 9.1, one of the first pieces of story content that I think I didn't stream. I think I've streamed almost everything else in this game since I started my channel in terms of act content. So that felt kind of weird doing that. So whenever I do get going into chapter 2, I probably will stream that, so we have some content to watch there, plus some good rewards. So that's where we're at. I used MCOC Noob's channel. He's got some great guides, so I'll probably be using his again to prep for Act 9.2. Crystal wise, I've got a bunch of stuff. I've kind of been holding on to stuff over time. I've opened up some 7 stars here and there. We'll go to the roster in a minute, but in this tab, I don't think there's really anything of note. It's mainly this guy's Titan shards. I have enough for a Titan, but we're going to save for the next batch because I did open some of these in the last few months, and I've gotten a couple good ones. And then 7 stars. Here we go. I have a handful of 7 stars. So again, we're going to save these until that pool refreshes because there's like Count Nefaria and a couple others that are leaving the Titan going to the basics. So might as well wait to open basics so I can get those champs possibly. I've also been hoarding all of my relic stuff just in case they happen to add new relics. So yeah, I've got a ton here for relic wise to open up. So maybe have a big opening for that sometime soon in the future. Hopefully they add new relics. That would be nice. So let's go ahead, go over to champions now. So the timing of this isn't a coincidence. We just had the big deals last week, right? Everybody saw them. A lot of us probably opened up our wallets and said, here, kabam, take my money again. Well, I've been on a strict, like, no spending in this game. Like, I had the summer sigil for the summoner sigil for most of when I was off, but then when I was away, but I did take it off at one point. I just wasn't even doing that. So I wasn't spending any money. But then I saw they added Nick Fury as a 7 star, and I was like, I would kind of like to have a Nick Fury as a 7 star, because especially I already have 7 star skill awakening gems, so I could just pull them once and I'm good to go. So I'm like, all right, let's do that. So when the deals dropped, I had around 25,000 units because I'd been hoarding my units forever, hadn't been doing any content, had no reason to spend them. Did a little bit of arena grinding over when I was taking a break. And just, I think the units were left over from whatever the last offers were that I spent on, maybe. But I had a ton of units, and I was like, all right, cool. So I'll just use them to try to get Nick Fury. But I was like, I don't need to do a ton of them, and I don't want to spend any money, so let's just do a little bit. So what do? I opened up, like, I did all the free stuff that, like, got you the minimum of, like, the amount of rewards. And finally, at the very end, I'll put up the screenshot. You'll see my units dropped from 25, which is where I'm telling you about that. That was the starting point. I don't have a screenshot of that as proof, but you'll see in the screenshot my units dropped down to 19,000. So that's as much as I had spent, and those hard-earned units. Not, well, maybe I bought them at one point, but whatever. Rambling. But anyways, I pop open these last 2 crystals, and boom, out pops Nick Fury. So I'm like, okay, that's awesome. I got Nick Fury. I can stop here. I'm done with the event. Did I stop there? No, I did not. Because then I got greedy, and I'm like, all right, well, maybe we can get lucky and keep pulling him. And I have this screenshot here that shows that I only had I'd only spent 104. I only had 104 total points, and that was when I pulled that Nick Fury. So I was very bare minimum into the event. I got the 7-star Nick Fury, and I was like, sweet, I'm done. Well, I ended up popping a little bit more, and I think it was like I did a very, like, one more 10 pop. No. At that point, there was the offer that was, I think it was like 12 Paragon crystals and a 7-star guaranteed. And I was like, okay, I'll spend and I'll only get that one deal. Did that, opened up the 10 or the 12, and then I duped Nick Fury. So I'm like, okay. And that led to a little bit more spending. I think at that point I only spent on the $5 ones. I bought like the $5 deals. Long story short, as it happens, I fell down the rabbit hole, ended up spending all of my units, but it ended up paying off because I pulled every single one of the featured champ. Why did I click Silver Sable? You're not a featured champ. Where? Okay, Ant-Man right there, Tigra right there, Abomination. I was forgetting who they were. Apocalypse, and then of course Dark Phoenix. So yeah, we went all out. We duped everyone except for Ant-Man. Ant-Man was the only one I didn't pull. I picked him out of the Selector Crystal. I ended up having the 4 total guaranteed 7 stars, and I'm pretty sure my opening was the exact same as Legacy's. I have the recording of it, but I went Abomination, brand new pull, dupe on Apocalypse, Abomination, dupe, Abomination, dupe. So I pulled Abomination 3 times and duped Apocalypse, so I'm pretty sure Lags did the exact same thing. But yeah, anyways, it worked out. I got everyone duped except for Tigra and Ant-Man, and even then, I have a Tech Awakening Gem and then the Heart of Fire Awakening Gem. So technically, I could awaken both of them. But I'm not a Tigra player. Never have been, probably never will. So I'm most likely going to use this Heart of Fire Gem on Ant-Man and save the Tech for a future Tech champion. Because I know there's some in the Titan pool that I'd really like to get. So yeah, that's where we're at. That's what happened. That event kind of brought me back into the game. I'm like, all right, I want to get back in now. I've got some fun new toys I want to play with. But that being said, let's go ahead and just do a full rundown of the 7-star roster. We'll go by class. Originally, I was going to do a rank up in this video, but I think at this point, this video is already kind of going on longer than I wanted. So we'll probably do my next video. Will be my first rank 4, because I don't have a rank 4 yet. I don't even have the materials to take up a rank 4. Like you can see, this tells you I have not been spending any of the deals. Like Black Friday came and went. I didn't get the requirements to get a rank 4. I haven't done Act 9.2. I think there are some Karina's challenges or something that you can get materials as well. I haven't done any of that. So yeah, I don't even have 1. So that means I don't have a single rank 4. But I did get the 3 to 4 gem in the deals last weekend. So one of those 6 champions is going to be my first rank 4. So look forward to the next video to find out who that's going to be. That's what you call a tease in the business. Anyways, so science champs. I think the only ones that I've really done, I haven't done a ton of rank ups, but I've opened up crystals. But like I got Void, and I don't remember if that was, I don't think I had him duped then, back like 8 months ago or whatever it was. In September was my last video. But he's up to rank 3 now. Always love the Void. Spot, you're at rank 2, I think. Is that, yeah, rank 2? I can't get over this. Oh, I just realized too, my face cam. I need to figure out what the best spot to put my face cam is going to be. It is kind of blocking some of the roster. Sorry about that. Why did that reset everything? That's a bug. I think that happened on my phone the other day too. Kind of annoying. What's MCOC without a bug? Yeah, science roster, pretty dang stacked. I did pull the new Falcon out of the Titan Crystal when that one first dropped. I opened up a few. I have done all the Deathless stuff. I can't remember if that was before or after. I don't remember. A lot. It's been a while. But yeah, have Deathless She-Hulk. So then the skill champs. Atuma, he's ranked 3. I don't know if that's new or not. Black Cat, still love playing with Black Cat. She's awesome. Silver Sable, got her. Let's see. Then this mutant class. Oh, I'm pretty sure I did pull some other 7 stars in that opening in all the crystals I opened last week in those offers. And I'm pretty sure in one of those I duped my Onslaught for the first time. So that was pretty freaking awesome. That kind of was like almost as hype. That's probably as hype as pulling and duping Nick Fury. So one bad thing about duping Nick Fury is I don't have anyone to use that skill awakening gem. I have to keep hold that, I guess, but whatever. But I have Dust, Negasonic, Deadpool. I think did his buff happen after or before I stopped? I don't remember. Either way, he's a very fun champion to play. I did get Dazzler. Mr. Sinister, he was kind of a special one. Iceman, was he a unique champion? I can't remember. Gentle, I pulled him. Know absolutely nothing about him. Yeah, so that's Namor. I've duped my Namor, so that's kind of a fun one. Cosmic Class, Scream, one of my absolute favorite newer champions in the game. Ever since I pulled her, she is phenomenal. Very, very fun champion to play. Really want to get her awakened. And obviously I got Deathless Thanos, but not awakened, so I have not done all of those challenges yet. Anyone else in, obviously, Dark Phoenix? I think that just about covers this class. I duped my Beta Ray Bill finally. Tech, Jack-O-Lantern. That was another one. When he added into the Titan, I pulled him and duped him 2 out of like my first 5. I think I had a lot of crystals for that one. I think I had like 4 or 5 of them, and I pulled him and duped him like almost right away. So that was pretty sweet. Vision, Deathless there. Prowler's pretty cool. Shocker, I got him awakened. I don't remember if I had done that before. And then obviously Ant-Man, as I said earlier. Ironheart, champion I don't know anything about, but maybe she's cool. I don't know. But yeah, the tech class, I have the Awakening Gem, and that's where I know Arcade can be annoying, but Arnim Zola, I know he's annoying a defender. I've heard Bastion's really good. It's been a while since I've kept up. Oh, that's who I should probably save it for, though, is if I ever do those content creator challenges and get Stark Spidey, I could use this tech gem on him. That'd be the smart thing to do if I ever wanted to, but we'll see about that. But yeah, and then last class, we got the Mystics here. Destroyer still is my top. I've duped him so many times, though. I was trying to see if that showed Sig level. Sig 80. Yeah, I keep pulling him. So, yeah. America Chavez, rank 3. Kushala, Juggernaut, rank 3. Enchantress, rank 3. And I did awaken her. I don't remember doing that. I don't remember awakening her, but apparently I did. So that's sweet. She's an awesome defender. Unless you're facing her, then she sucks. Werewolf by Night, one of my newer additions in the Mystic class. So super excited about him. Isophene, and then I don't have the new whatever these ones are being called. I don't know. Like I said, I've been out of the loop. So yeah, that's I think gonna basically cover the roster. 6 stars. Who cares about 6 stars at this point? And there's not much going on there outside of like Hercules and Hulkling, and I was gonna say Gallon, but I think it was announced that he's gonna be in the next Titan pool. So yeah, I think that just about covers it. I feel like it's way darker in my room than I remember. Quick little ADD moment there. All of a sudden, I just like looked over and I'm like, why is it really dark? Was it always this dark in my videos, or did I not do something that I normally did? It's been a while, guys. Bottom line, your boy's back. I'm going to try to be more active, try to make more videos, live stream, which is something I've always said and I've never been able to do, but definitely in a better spot now. So hopefully we can get that going for you guys. So if you have any questions, though, leave them down in the comments, guys. I'll be in there responding to stuff. And yeah, keep an eye out for more videos down the road. Glad to be back. Looking forward to chatting with you all once again. But yeah, that's going to do it for this one, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.